postseason.
And the Heat making a change here. Powell, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Rasul Butler comes in for Jefferson. Gordon's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Monroe's checked in for Miami. Here's Gordon. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. They set the pick. Dishes to Monroe. 4 on the shot clock. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that didn't make the postseason in the East? But as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot.
And Rush kicks to Bynum. Bryant dishes to Curry. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. You know, one final note, guys, on the Heat and their road losses. They ended up going only 2-8 in their last 10 road games of the year. That was a big part of how they fell out of the 8th playoff seed.
Now here's Kobe. Feeds it to Bynum. And it's Miami with the rebound. Monroe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. Spurs trailed by 9. Curry kicks to Rush. Cans it from downtown. Rush has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Sessions kicks to Gordon. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Bynum. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Butler with the jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
The Spurs making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Curry passes to Rush. Ryan against Gordon. Leans inside. No good. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City. Rejected by Monroe. And he's able to get it back. Now, here's Bryant. Tucker dishes to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Shots good. Gordon's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And, you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but, you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
The Heat making a switch here. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Powell. Jefferson comes in for Rasul Butler. Beal's checked in for Gordon. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Faried kicks to Wall. Another shot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
He got it! Wow. He caught it!
My goodness!
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat out front. They're up by 5. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Spurs trail by 5. Kobe is out there with John Lua. Then it's Green. Then it's Chandler. And it's Knight in the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio Fire.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Kobe passes to Lua. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Here's Beal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
There's the feed to Lure. To the paint, and Chandler throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
All with it. And the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Wall again tonight. Here's Lure. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 9 assists now tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That's good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Here's Wall. Here's Marjanovic. And here is Faried. San Antonio with the rebound. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wall again tonight. Inside, here's Lure. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
You know, Kenneth Faried was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Porzingis comes in for John Lewis, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Bryant. Getting back to Faried, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
Chandler with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Knight kicks to Chandler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Spurs. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Green dishes the Knight. Here's Tucker. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 5, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. It's Wall with the drive. There's Beal with the 3. Beal can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 5. Here is Bryant. Shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. .104 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wall against Bryant. To the right side. Back to Wall. They need this one. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Bryant. Beal from long range. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
It's Beal on the wing. Here's Faried. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Beal against Kobe. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's Beal with the 3. No good.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And so it's San Antonio with the win.